The boy's name was Jimsy, and he took it for granted that you liked him. He was as friendly as the day is long, but this made things difficult from the very start. He arrived in the village of Lindon 2 days before Christmas. He was an orphan in the year 1910. He was sent by train to the Sawyer's house to spend the holidays. No Jimsy, for he hated the name James, had never met the Sawyers, but he never once thought of them as strangers, because no one was a stranger to Jimsy. But Abner Sawyer was a prim, proper, and prestigious president of the Lindon Village Bank, and he had no time for childish mischief. He was a very stern and rather unapproachable man. Even his wife Judith kept some distance from Abner, but she was fiercely loyal to him. While Abner made a very comfortable living, he was a miser at home. Only the essentials would do, no frills, no waste, no discussion. Now, our story begins with Abner Sawyer reading the newspaper, little remembering the guest he and his wife would host would soon arrive.
So long, Uncle. Thanks for the ride.
You're certain this is the place?
The card said so, Uncle.
You know I ain't your uncle, right?
Everyone's my uncle. Or aunt. We gotta look out for each other. See you, Specs.
Just be next door at the Middletons, Jimsy.
Yours won't be half so fun at Christmas as mine.
You take that back.
No need to take back the truth, Specs. So I ain't gonna.
Well, I suppose we must get this over with. Boy, you're interrupting my reading. Either come in or go away.
Well, I'll just be on my way.
Yes, you do that, Austin White.
See ya, Jimsy.
Yeah, maybe back at the orphanage. Don't come around here none.
Can if I want.
Then don't want, Specs.
Don't be surprised if you see me, Jimsy.
Boy, come inside.
Yes, Uncle.
I am no one's uncle, so you can stop calling me that before you even get started. What did that boy call you?
I'm Jimsy. It's what everyone calls me.
I am not everyone. I assume you were given the name James at birth? That is what I will call you.
James? No, that just doesn't sound right. You could just call me Jimsy.
I will not.
You could try, couldn't you?
I could not.
James, welcome to the Sawyer house. My name is Judith. Supper's waiting. Please come to the table.
Smells wonderful, Aunt Judith.
And she is not your aunt.
It is lovely to have you here, Jimsy.
See? She can say Jimsy. It's not hard, really. By the way, where you hiding the Christmas tree? Christmas ain't that far away, you know.
We don't celebrate Christmas in this house.
I can take a joke. So, where's the tree?
But it's true. We never had one.
We will have a small meal together, and I don't work at the bank that day. But we never had children, so we just don't see the point.
It's true. He doesn't see the point.
No Christmas tree? Well, I'll be. Wonder why they sent me here. They told me they were sending me for Christmas, and now here I ain't celebrating in this house? Crying shame. Ain't kinda disappointing.
Tell us about your trip.
Well, it says by train, so we was mostly surprised by the snow.
Don't talk with your mouth full, boy.
Probably not my best manners, I suppose. But Aunt Judith did ask me a question. I just kind of thought I'd try to manage both eating and speaking at the same time. Kind of an experiment.
What was it about the snow that surprised you, Jimsy?
Well, it was white.
Well, that is the color of snow, James.
It would just be swell if you called me Jimsy, Uncle Ab.
Kindly refer to me as either Abner or Mr. Sawyer.
Well, I mean, I'll try, but it ain't gonna be easy. It don't roll off the tongue like Uncle Ab.
You mentioned snow. Do go on, Jimsy.
I will, but I'm gonna be quick about it. I'm hungry, and since I can't eat and talk at the same time, I'll get the talking out of the way first.
That is the first sensible thing you've said since you arrived.
Thanks, Uncle Ab. I mean, Mr. Sawyer. So, I'm what you call a stray. Ain't got me a family. So, this is my first trip out of the city. And I can see snow that isn't gray or brown. Had no idea it could be so white.
And where are your things, Jimsy?
I'm wearing them. The best thing about that is my feet only have to carry my body. Say, that's a rip-roaring fire in there, Mr. Sawyer.
Oh, go get warmed up if you like. The food can wait.
I'll only warm up if you promise not to do the disappearing acts with the plates when I'm gone.
I promise, Jimsy.
Oh, ain't that a fire now, ain't it, sir?
Take the chair next to mine if you must. You should stay warm there.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sawyer. Yeah, God sure sent you some Christmas card snow this year.
What? Perhaps you didn't notice I was reading a newspaper. Mrs. Sawyer never interrupts me when I'm reading.
And I said to myself, I betcha there's gonna be a Christmas tree. What with all the snow? Those are the words I used.
Still speaking?
A fella's just gonna think of sleigh bells, wreaths, skating, and Christmas when there's snow.
That will be quite enough.
Sure, but a Christmas like that is just about enough for any kid.
James, I must inform you that Mrs. Sawyer and I spend Christmas quietly. Very quietly. We have never had a Christmas tree, and personally, I consider a wreath to be better resting in the boughs of a tree where nature planted it, not on the mantel.
It's a fine thing that you have an opinion.
Christmas is merely a day and a dinner.
Your Christmas ain't just an extra Sunday, is it?
Jimsy, maybe you should come finish supper.
Thanks for letting me warm up at my, Mr. Sawyer. Ooh, that name is gonna take some getting used to.
Well, we will have turkey.
Turkey? That might be enough to make a Christmas, I suppose. I ain't never tasted turkey.
You haven't?
Aw, don't worry about a Christmas tree with no holly. We'll have a thump-walloper of a day anyhow.
Thump-walloper?
Don't you worry, Mr. Sawyer. You'll have one.
Abner Sawyer came to realize that Jimsy
James.
liked everything and everyone.
I do.
He liked the ham, and he liked the biscuits. He accepted alarming quantities of marmalade with confidence in his digestion.
My stomach can handle it.
He looked over every nook of the prim old room and marveled at the old-fashioned china and silver that might have come over on the Mayflower. Jimsy was irreverently aware that as the first citizen of Lindon and president of the bank, he was not a person to be liked indiscriminately by a street urchin like Jimsy. At the last meal of the day, Abner Sawyer tried to show how much in control he was.
James, I have decided you may have one more biscuit.
I thank you, Mr. Sawyer. I think I will.
Well, Judith, it is time for the evening paper and some time by the fire. I do not wish to be disturbed.
Yes, Abner.
Aunt Judith, you don't smile much.
Is that a problem, Jimsy?
Not really, but it does make it hard for me to swallow when I do see you smile. Something changes in you, and it changes something in me. Let me wipe your dishes.
Oh, they're rather old, Jimsy, and, well, there aren't so many of them. Let me just finish up and we can be done in the kitchen.
But I like it in here.
Bless your heart, Jimsy.
I even like it that you don't call me James. Looks like you need some more wood. Let me get it for you.
Oh, no. Thank you, but it's not a good idea, Jimsy. It is my job, after all.
But Uncle Adam won't mind.
Oh, Jimsy, you must never call Mr. Sawyer Uncle Ab. Nobody does. You see, Mr. Sawyer's a bank president, Jimsy. And, well, he's important.
Okay, but he's not here, and you need firewood.
Oh, Jimsy!
Hey, Jimsy!
Specs? What are you doing outside? It's night, you know.
Yeah, I was just following a dog.
Dog?
You know, 4 legs, little snip of a tail, barks.
I know what a dog is. Why were you following it?
It's cold outside.
Whew, you're right about that, Specs.
I know. That's why I said it.
Hey, look what we have here. A dog. 4 legs and hardly a tail.
And he barks.
Hello, fella. What you doing out here?
That's the one I was following. His tail is all dinky, Jimsy.
Yeah, I don't call him Stumps on account of that tail.
You're taking him inside?
Well, I'm not leaving him outside.
Oh, yes, you are, young man. That dog is not stepping foot in this house. I've never had a dog in this house, and I never will.
Oh, Abner, please, it's so cold.
Say, I probably should be getting back to the Middletons.
A perfectly sensible idea, Specs.
I thought so, too. See ya, Jimsy.
James, come inside. Without the dog.
Aw, watch him duck. Poor Mutt. That's 'cause he's been whopped, I betcha. Can't we maybe just let him sleep behind the stove? He's so sort of shivery. I feel awfully sorry for him. Have a heart, Uncle. I mean, Mr. Sawyer.
The answer was, and remains, no, James. No.
The door closed on the shivering little dog, who began scratching and whining at his lost paradise. Well, Jimsy's face, sharpened by disappointment, seemed suddenly thinner and less boyish. Bent upon making the best of things, he reached for his cap.
Guess I'll go out and look the town over.
Perhaps just a quick visit to the Middletons, Jimsy. Then straight home.
I think not. It's 8 o'clock. James will go to bed.
Just look out the window. Would you, Aunt Judith?
Oh, goodness, it's snowing.
It seems all Christmassy. I guess I don't mind the snow at all, so long as I got a bed. I do wish Stumps had a bed.
There's a nightshirt for you, Jimsy. I'm afraid it might be too big. It belongs to Mr. Sawyer. We never had children.
You could fit 3 of me in there and still have room for Stumps. That is one of the most prettiest sounds I ever did hear, Aunt Judith.
Oh, come here. Oh, you are such a dear boy.
And Judith caught the boy in her arms, cried very hard, and kissed him good night. Jimsy, Stump, and Aunt Judith knew variously the meaning of starvation.
Stumps! Come here, boy! It would probably be best if I get you upstairs. Shh, quiet, Stumps! Now, which is my room? They all sort of look the same.
I see you're wearing one of my nightshirts, James.
It's a bit on the big side.
Yes, I can see that. I can also see a dog I specifically told you was not welcome in this house.
I didn't mean to bother you, Mr. Sawyer. I thought this was my room.
As you can see, this is not your room.
That's true. But what is it?
It is my workshop, James.
Are you sure you won't call me Jimsy?
I will not.
And all of this is yours?
It is?
What a thump-walloper of a shop! Wish Jack Swinney could see this. My, wouldn't his good eye be open. What you making?
I refuse to answer your question, James. No one, not even Mrs. Sawyer, presumes to come beyond that threshold.
Abner Sawyer grew quiet. He didn't trust his words, no. He frowned impatiently, feeling his power of aloofness threatened by something in Jimsy's eager stare buried in the depths of a nightshirt too large. He was confronted with something he never expected. A tailless dog named Stump, a boy clad in his own nightshirt, and the recollection of a person with one eye named Sweeney. Why didn't his tongue now correct this young boy? Now, Jimsy's look reminded him of a dog who had waggled in friendly perplexity at the foot of a flawless statue, only to find that the statue held in its hand a lowly but perfectly delectable bone. And the dog's attitude, of course, toward the flawless statue would never quite be the same.
James, go to bed.
Aw, make it, Jimsy. Please, Aunt Judith did.
Jimsy.
That's ever so much better, don't you think?
I think not.
Goodness, Mr. Sawyer. Making a Christmas present for Aunt Judith on the sly, ain't you? Won't she just open her eyes, I bet.
Mrs. Sawyer and I do not exchange gifts at Christmas.
Then what's this for?
This cabinet is for my private office at the bank.
Aw, seems like you give her something for Christmas. She's so awful good. Do you belong to the union?
I beg your pardon?
Carpenters Union. Jack Sweeney does.
Carpentering with me is not an occupation, and I don't need to do it. I am
President of the Lincoln Bank. Seems I've heard that a time or two.
I am.
Well, I can plane. Honest, I can. I can whittle too. Let me plane this.
I thank you, but... Well, I suppose, if you must.
Happy to do so. Almost giddy. You look like you've done something wrong, Mrs. Sawyer.
You can't stay up all night, James. Jimsy. It's time. You must go to bed.
Do you have a cold, Mrs. Sawyer?
No.
Frog in your throat?
Not exactly.
Why, we sure enough catch it, wouldn't we? Me and you? If Aunt Judith knew!
Perhaps we will find a different arrangement for Stumps tomorrow. Tonight, he can sleep with you.
For honest and true?
For honest and true.
Good night, Uncle Ab.
Good night, Jimsy.
Good morning, Abner.
Good morning, Judith.
You don't think this once we could have a Christmas tree for Jimsy?
Most certainly not.
Maybe you're right. I just thought that maybe... It must be Jimsy. He was up so early, I gave him breakfast, and he's shoveling the snow from the walks.
I will not stand for this.
Jimsy!
James! James! Jimsy!
Specs said you was an old crab and a miser and a skinflint and a stiff. So I blacked his eye and told him he lied. And he went and said you didn't have no heart, or you wouldn't make Aunt Judith do all the work and never get no new clothes.
But Bonnie Middleton told me. Bonnie Middleton told me, Jimsy. It wasn't me. Bonnie.
Did I tell you about the good food and about Stump sleeping in the workshop? Did I? Ain't that enough? Any good to boys and dogs? I don't want no Christmas tree, you big stiff. I'll have turkey.
Jimsy!
Ah, Specs, now look what you done.
Sorry, Jimsy. I thought you'd say that Bonnie knew the truth.
Well, she don't.
Welcome to Lindon Bank.
I'm here to see Mr. Abner Sawyer.
Oh,
Would you look at that? There he is. I'll see myself in. Mr. Sawyer!
Myrtle Baldwin, how can I help?
Unfortunately, I felt that I must call on you, Mr. Sawyer, and tell you that the boy you have with you over Christmas is going around from door to door ringing the bell and begging.
Begging?
Well, perhaps I shouldn't call it just that, but, well, saying Merry Christmas, rather. Hopefully, if you catch my meaning.
If you'll excuse me, Mrs. Baldwin, I have matters to attend to.
Specs, that shiner looks good on you. You want it fair and square.
It don't even hurt. It's too bad.
You're a tough one, Specs.
I hear you've been begging like we do back at home.
People talk too much, Specs. This time it's not for me.
Go on. It's always for you.
It's not. And you heard it from me, Specs.
Okay, no need for two shiners. Not from you.
Say, I gotta go, Specs.
What you doing with that old mare?
I borrowed a horse cart, and Aunt Judith let me use the horse. I'm gonna pick up Mr. Sawyer from the bank and bring him home. It's Christmas Eve, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Jimsy, what exactly are you doing with my mare?
Looks like I gotta go, Jimsy.
I was just gonna come out and get you at the bank. I should have left sooner.
I have heard that you are resorting to begging for money, Jimsy.
I was,
Begging is beneath you, Jimsy.
Yes, sir. But I only rung some doorbells and said Merry Christmas.
And you expected and received money.
Uncle Ab, that was a Christmas present for you and Aunt Judith. I seen a book on fancy woodwork, and I didn't have no money, and I got the book button under my coat, and Uncle Ab, I'm awful sorry about the doorbells.
Why? Why would you want to give me a Christmas present?
Because you're so awful good to me, and Stumps, and so is Aunt Judith. And I thought maybe you never had nobody ever give you a present, and mean it like I did, or
what, Jimsy?
Maybe you'd feel different about Christmas.
Oh, Jimsy.
Abner?
Yes?
The minister was here today. He told me how Miss Dorgan took Jimsy in from the street. He hasn't a real home, and the minister would like to find one for him.
That is of no interest to me.
Abner, I want to keep Jimsy. I can't bear to see him go. Please.
Judith, enough!
You are a hard, cold man. And this house is so lonely. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. There's no one to love in it. No one. And everything Specs said to Jimsy was true.
How is it possible that all the illusions of my little world are now tumbling to ruins about me? I am a hard man. Proud of it. I'm a man of thrift, economy, and common sense. But people see me as a miser and skinflint. Jimsy likes me, but Judith? She sees me as a man with no heart, no Christmas tree, no one in the house to love. I must prove to Specs, to Jimsy, to Judith, to the Middletons, to all Lindon that... What's this? The book that Jimsy gave me.
To Uncle Ab from Jimsy. Christmas greetings. Mrs. Sawyer, I most forgot to come. I was so awful tired and sleepy. You ain't sick, are you? Uncle Ab? Your face.
I don't know. I think I am. Go to bed, Jimsy. And thank you for the book.
Good night, Uncle Ab.
Good night, Jimsy.
Jimsy. Wake up. Jimsy?
And Judith? Is something wrong?
Dress quickly, Jimsy. And please, don't make a sound. Not a sound. I'll wait outside by the door. It's a Christmas secret that nobody but you and I must know.
What is it, Aunt Judith?
Shh. Shh, 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 shh. Please. Come with me.
Aunt Judith. A Christmas tree. A real tree.
You like it, Jimsy? Oh, you sure you like it, dear?
I ain't never seen nothing so pretty in my life.
What are you thinking, Jimsy?
Aunt Judith? I can't make sense of what I think.
The house was dark and Mr. Sawyer was in bed. There wasn't even a light in the workshop. We tiptoed up and down the back stairs. Oh, you mustn't breathe a word of this, Jimsy. Not a word. It's for you and me.
Oh, I promise, Aunt Judith. I wish Uncle Ab believed in Christmas.
Bless your heart, Jimsy. So do I.
And Judith and Jimsy went down hand in hand to attend to the fire and, of course, breakfast. And the opening of the sitting-room door froze Aunt Judith Sawyer to the threshold. Her face whitely unbelieving. Something was wrong with the primness of the sitting-room, something in evergreen and tinsel and 100 candles that showered Christmas from its boughs. Something was wrong with Abner Sawyer. Up and waiting by the window, his face twisted into a faint and little-used smile of apology. Dignity? Why, it was hopelessly out of the question. With a monument to his midnight guilt blazing there in the corner, with Christmas wreaths hung in the windows to confound the Middletons, Abner must face the music. Feeling very foolish, he cleared his throat and attempted to speak, paralyzed into silence again by the unexpected hoarse croak so horribly undignified that it had frightened him. But Jimsy broke the silence.
Uncle Ab, you never went and done all that for me, did you?
I don't know. I think I did.
When? When did you do it?
It must have been after midnight, I suppose. I came in very quietly. The ride was long. I went to Mattsville. You must have been in bed asleep.
2 trees, 2 suits of clothes, 2 everything. Oh, my poor friend Specs, he ain't in it. I'm the Christmas kid. I'm awfully sorry. I should have said that.
Never mind, dear. It's all right now. Abner, one of Jimsy's Christmas trees is in the sewing room. I'd like you to see it.
Then let's go see a room about a tree.
Two Christmas trees? They are both bigger than the one over at the Middletons.
You see, Uncle Ab, he sort of wanted to be awful Christmassy through the whole house. And Jimmy Crick Specs, it is, isn't it?
Uncle Ab? Who's Uncle Ab?
Uncle Ab Sawyer? You got something to say about it?
Nothing. Not a single thing.
Did you get 2 trees, Specs?
Nah. Ain't many folks did, I guess. Ain't nothing to crow about anyway.
I thought you said the Middletons was more Christmassy than us.
I did not.
You did.
I didn't.
You did too, and I walloped you for it. Maybe you remember?
Oh yeah, sure, I remember. But, Jimsy?
Yeah?
You know the Middletons? They asked if I wanted to come stay with them for always.
Oh, quit funning, Specs.
Honest, Jimsy.
They did?
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna do it, Jimsy. I'll miss you and all, but...
I bet you didn't get skates, did you, Specs?
Nah.
I got 2 pairs. 2, Specs. Maybe I could... Aunt Judith?
Yes, Jimsy?
Would you maybe mind me giving Specs a pair of skates? Mr. Middleton, he ain't so Christmassy as you and Uncle Ab.
For me?
Don't spoil it, Specs.
Well, I did get a sled, Jimsy.
So did I. 2 of them.
I've had just about enough of you, Jimsy.
You know what you need, Specs? Uncle Ab calls it decency.
Ah, you're just jealous. And I gotta go.
Oh, before you go, take a look at the turkey.
You ain't got 2, have you?
Nah, one's enough. This one's bigger than the turkey Pete Gookin was showing off last Christmas Eve.
So old Specs returned to envy. For the house of Sawyer had outdone the house of Middleton once again. And Jimsy, in a glow of noisy delight, led him to rows of pies and a barrel of ruddy apples, to celery and tarts, to fruit cake and cranberries and simmering vegetables, in short, to every home keeping the odor of Christmas and the promise of good cheer. The Sawyer kitchen that day was a wonderful place of shine and spice. Even Aunt Judith felt the nameless something in the air, for her cheeks were faintly pink, and the hand that smoothed the snowy apron trembled ever so little. Christmas had not come to the house of Sawyer in many a year. But Specs departed this time with a furtive air of triumph.
Mr. Middleton ain't no stiff, Jimsy. He's going out on the hill coasting with me this afternoon.
Jimsy, get your sled, my boy. We'd better try it out before dinner. Oh, and Jimsy, you might invite your friend.
Friend? Why, he ain't no friend, Uncle Ab. Specs is more like, a brother.
We sure enough fight like we were.
Yeah.
The Lindon hill was full of watchers. That in itself was disconcerting. Wild spirits gathered in the snow on Christmas morning, and it was, of course, like Jimsy to fling himself suddenly upon his sled with a whoop and go flying down the hill through the snowy fleet, yelling wildly. But Abner Sawyer wished he had made his debut a trifle less conspicuous, for it brought all eyes to Abner Sawyer himself standing stiffly upon the hilltop, not quite sure of his ground. The neighbor also eyed him in polite surprise and nodded. The child fastened round eyes upon his silk hat, and he wished he had left it at home. Christmas was no more Christmas than Sunday was Sunday without this formal headpiece, and besides, it had been his sole concession to the horrified stir of dignity within him when Jimsy had appeared upon the walk beside him, dragging his sled. What on earth was he doing here anyway, the rough-and-tumble sport of a Christmas morning? Yells of greeting followed Jimsy's meteoric flight down the hillside. Everybody seemed to know and like him, and Jimsy, as ever, was noisily responsive. Yes, he was more a part of this village of Lindon than the banker himself, standing aloof upon the hilltop, and he'd spent his life in Lindon. Abner Sawyer felt hurt and alone. He had slipped in an unwary moment from his wound-proof armor of conscious superiority, and in this world of friends outside it, there was more room for Jimsy than there was for him. Small comfort, after all, the solitude of greatness. The first citizen frowned impatiently. Did he want to be one of that yelling, shoving, jostling crowd? Surely not. His dignity rose in revolt at the very thought of it. Did he hunger for Jimsy's supreme gift of adaptability? Why should this fierce new hunger for one friendly, honest, heartwarming smile of liking and welcome gnaw at his heart? God help him. Why was he a stranger in his own town?
Whoosh!
The world is all wrong. I am not myself.
Ever go belly whopper, Uncle Ab?
I scarcely think so, eh, James?
Well, I don't like to belly whop down the hill when you're staying up here alone. Why don't you go down just once with me, Uncle Ab? Then if you like it, we'll just have one thump-walloper at a time.
No, Jimsy, I can't do that. Oh, hello, Hiram.
Hello, Abner.
How are things going with Specs over at the Middleton house?
Well, apart from a nasty shiner, things have been pretty good. The boy may just be staying on after the new year.
I got me a family, Mr. Sawyer.
Specs, didn't know you were standing about.
But here I am, staying on after New Year? That would be something, Mr. Middleton.
Yes, I suppose it would be. Well, I may just make my way back home, Specs. Don't stay out too late.
Thanks, Uncle Hiram.
If I told you once, I've told you 100 times. Please call me Mr. Middleton.
Yes, Mr. Middleton.
Jimsy,
Yes, Uncle Ab?
perhaps I'll go with you. Once.
On my sled?
Well, that does seem to be the way to get to the bottom of the hill.
Abner Sawyer's emotions were panoramic. There was panic first at his lost dignity, the wonder at their speed, but most of all his legs bothered him, his legs and his hat. He wished Jimsy would quit yelling, yet for all he tried he could not bring himself to say so. Everybody on the hill, of course, was staring. His coattails were flying dizzily behind him. There would be a scandal, and the directors of the Lindon Bank might even meet and call him to account. Small blame to them. Abner Sawyer mentally sketched a caricature of himself, coattails, legs and all, and heaven help him, lost his hat. Jimsy unexpectedly steered into a snowbank and dumped the president of the Lindon Bank out upon the hill.
Oh, I'm awful sorry. I seen your hat fly.
Never mind, Jimsy, never mind. I really shouldn't have worn such a wind catcher to be, to belly whop and,
You ain't really done no belly whopping yet.
For the first time, Abner Sawyer realized that everybody on the hill had come running at Jimsy's yell to see if he was hurt. One was brushing him off. Another had rescued his hat, a lump of snow on the brim. And they weren't shocked. They weren't laughing. Why on earth should there be friendliest now in their gaze when he had seemed so far away from them, standing up there on the hill? No scandalized amazement here at the downfall of Lindon's pride. He was somehow closer to them all. Why, it was Aunt Polly McGee, the self-appointed mother of the village, who finally stood the first citizen upon his feet and brushed the snow from his hat.
Oh, dear me. Now that was a spill. When you went down, you seemed most as leggy as a spider. Next time you go coasting, Ab, you better not wear your Sunday hat. Tain't no better than a kite when it comes to wind.
Abner Sawyer's smile was vague and apologetic. But there was a fierce, wild joy in his heart that he didn't try to understand. He was glad he had lost his hat. He was glad he had fallen into the snowbank, and he was glad that Aunt Polly McGee had called him Ab for the first time in 20 years. Could there be a better day?
Jimsy, has it been what you'd call a walloper
Thump-walloper.
I stand corrected. A thump-walloper of a day?
I'll say. I must always forget. Aunt Drew said I mustn't call you Uncle Ab. Which do you like best, Uncle Ab? Mr. Sawyer or Uncle Ab?
I think that I like Uncle Ab a little better.
So do I. So do I.
With the wind-beaten flutter of wings, Jimsy's Christmas fled at midnight. Dawn grayed bleakly over the Sawyer home, and there came an hour when the mare Peggy waited to carry Jimsy to the station. Abner Sawyer strode resolutely to the kitchen door, but he did not summon Jimsy. Instead, he turned a little white. It was a common enough sight, a woman clinging to a child and crying. But Abner Sawyer was conscious of a swelling mutiny in his throat, and a blur to his vision.
Don't cry, Aunt Judith. I'll be as good as I know how. And you'll be awful good to Stumps, won't you? He's lame and he's had a fierce life.
Yes, I will.
And tell Uncle Austin why I said goodbye and thank you for the ride here.
Yes, Jimsy.
Write me every week. About old Peggy and Uncle Ab and you, Aunt Judith. And Specs. I will miss him too. Don't forget.
Oh, I won't, Jimsy. I wouldn't dare forget. Oh, Jimsy.
Abner Sawyer fled to his wagon with his hands upon his ears. It was the wildest sobbing he had ever heard. When Jimsy came, at last, looking very red and swollen, the fierce banker was staring straight ahead. Peggy finished at the station, almost neck and neck with the train. The minister spoke to Mr. Sawyer and rushed Jimsy up the steps. A bell clanged. There was much noise and puffing, and the train was underway. Jimsy, wildly remembering his goodbye to Uncle Ab, flung up the train window and waved a frantic hand. Then something unexpected happened.
Well, I suppose we must get this over with. What did that boy call you?
It's a fine thing that you have an opinion.
Yes, Abner.
But Uncle Ab won't mind. Aw, watch him duck. Poor mutt. That's 'cause he's been whopped, I betcha.
There's a nightshirt for you, Jimsy. I'm afraid it might be too big. It belongs to Mr. Sawyer. We never had children.
You could fit 3 of me in there and still have room for Stumps. I didn't mean to bother you, Mr. Sawyer. I thought this was my room.
You don't think this once we could have a Christmas tree for Jimsy?
Mr. Sawyer!
Myrtle Baldwin, how can I help?
Unfortunately, I felt that I must call on you, Mr. Sawyer, and tell you that the boy you have with you over Christmas is going around from door to door, ringing the bell and begging.
What is it, Uncle Ab? Did I forget something? I didn't steal nothing, I promise.
Why? Why would you want to give me a Christmas present?
Abner, I want to keep Jimsy. I can't bear to see him go. Please.
Judith, enough!
Aunt Drew said I mustn't call ye Uncle Ab. Which do you like best, Uncle Ab? Mr. Sawyer or Uncle Ab?
Yes, Jimsy.
Write me every week. About old Peggy and Uncle Ab and you, Aunt Judith. And Specs. I will miss him too. Don't forget.
Stop! Stop the train! Stop the train! It is important! I will pay if necessary!
Why, it was unprecedented. But the baggage master leapt to the bottom step of the nearest car and spoke to the brakeman. The brakeman glanced at Abner with respect. There was a hissing noise and a jerk. When the train rumbled to a stop again under the startled eyes of the village of Lindon, Abner Sawyer was already striding up the aisle. With the intelligent eyes of Jimsy upon him, he snatched the boy from the seat, carried him down the aisle, down the steps, over the platform to the waiting mare, Peggy.
Oh, what is it, Uncle Ab? Did I forget something? I didn't steal nothing. Promise.
Jimsy, you said I ought to give Aunt Judith a Christmas present. Well, I'm going to give her you.
For a couple of decades now, I've been more than a little engaged in Christmas-themed audio drama. Now, in the beginning, it was often for other producers and generally as a cast member. Perhaps it started with a series of short audio dramas that I developed for radio, and, well, the switch got stuck on Christmas. This is creator and writer Glenn Haskell. While both of those titles are technically true, Jimsy was inspired by the book The Christmas Kid, written around 1910 by Leona Dalrymple. Now, chances are good you've never heard of that story. Well, this story sits in a little visited corner of the public domain. The story at first seems unusable, simply because it was mostly a narrative. I had to find a way to create additional dialogue and give narration a break. But to me, the story was so rich, I felt I had to lovingly guide it from the dusty corner, and then find some voices willing to bring life to a forgotten tale. Well, I found them. Eric Hansen played Jimsy. Rigby Daynard played Specs. Jonathan Cook voiced Uncle Abner. Alicia Hansen voiced Aunt Judith. David Hilder was Austin White. Dominique Viard was Teller. Kara Leidy was Myrtle. Amy Lilly was Polly. John Fornoff played Hiram Middleton. And Glenn Haskell played the narrator. I have to admit, these performances brought a lump to my throat often in the studio. The life affirmation and the hope that change is possible seemed very much in keeping with the holiday spirit. And I leave this project believing I have a new holiday tradition, and it includes Uncle Ab, Aunt Judith, Jimsy, Specs, and the rest of this brilliant cast. Jimsy, a First Acts production. Copyright 2025. All rights reserved.